This video is part of a series of videos presenting features developed in an EU-funded research project called FEAT, Features for Accessibility Through Templates. The project has developed built-in features in authoring tools to support web authors to create accessible content using Episerver as a model. The templates shown in these videos are downloadable free of charge from the Episerver marketplace. Each item on the website needs to be accessible. By making sure as much as possible is accessible and consistent by default, the web author doesn't have to be an accessibility expert to publish accessible content. In the framework, you have items that stay the same no matter what page you navigate to. These include the logo and the footer. Consistency is important for all users, but may be especially useful to, for example, users who are a bit careful or new to the digital environment, or for some users with cognitive impairments. In the framework feature, the built-in accessibility supports the web author by requiring an alternative text for the logo type and by providing pre-formatted links that are technically accessible by default. The web author still has to make sure the links are understandable though. Let's see how this works. Simply drag and drop the logo type you want to use. I now want to publish. But there's an error message. It says something went wrong, the alternative text field is required. So I need to fill in an alternative text to ensure that screen reader users get the same information as others. I describe my logo type, and the error message is gone. If I would have tried to write something very short like logo, the feature would have said that the description is too short. But before publishing, I also want my logo type to link back to the start page, because the header will be shown on all different pages on the website. So I'll select the start page, and now I'll publish. I will then add an internal contact link and a couple of social media links in the footer. Let's see how that works. Here you have the section to add links to share content. Just by checking or unchecking the boxes, you'll publish links on every page. If you go into the settings of the page to the left and click metadata, you can add the URL to your social media accounts. I'll go back to the settings for the framework. Here you can find the settings for the footer. The support we are giving web authors in the footer is that all elements are pre-designed in an accessible way and will be published in the same manner. I will show you how to add the shortcuts. First of all, I will add a header to the section. Then create a link and name the link. I will choose a page from the information structure and publish. Now I have very easily created an accessible logo and accessible content for the footer in my framework. I'll make sure the links are possible to understand when taken out of context. Even though that's not legally required, it's highly recommended. I'm also using icons to make it easier for the users to recognize and understand where the links lead to. We hope you will use the features described in these videos to create accessible web content in an easier way. Please do reach out if you need any support in implementing the templates or if you have any questions. You can always contact us at research@funka.com.